hold yourself, okay?
Who knows, could be. I don't worry about
But I don't know.
So guys, today we decided we are going to my brother's house in the other city, in Talisay city, but there's a shortcut here in my village. It's just a few minutes drive, and so we brought my nephew because he knows the way and we don't know the way. We're running with Kuba right now. So we go here down slowly because the road here is kind of difficult. Here. We can walk to be. Could you? Actually scared, we can walk and you can drive down there slowly, okay? Would you like to bring him?
No.
Okay, down. He's scared. The road is not very plain. You can go slowly down, okay? We also brought banana for pasalubong, but it's cheap because the seller here in my village, she owns it. So this is just 1.5 kilos, which 50 pesos is a kilo. But if you're going to buy it there in the market, it's very expensive already. I think 90 pesos. But buying here in the village, it's already cheap. Actually, we can drive here together, but since Kuba is not familiar with the road, is not confident enough for it, but my brother also has a motorbike and is driving here as well with his baby. He has 5 months old baby, and it's just living there, the next cross there. So Kuba is going to drive there as well. He can actually. So he will be driving and waiting for us. Yeah, he will drive there in the river too. He needs to cross in the river if he wants to. They have big bikes, so it's fine. Can actually ride in this, you know, rocky road. If he knows how to drive it there, of course he can. Oh, it's a bad idea to bring a sandal here. Would you like us to drive with you?
I don't know how is the road there.
It's rocky still. You can drive it to the river. Come here. Would you like to leave it here? Bring it there. Fine. We will leave it if it's not good enough to drive. Because motorbikes here are being left, but they're leaving somewhere there. So that's the reason. But you can actually bring the bikes in here. You're walking with us with the bike.
Oh, this like a temple.
It was a piggery farm in the before as a poultry or piggery, but they left it. They just spent money to build it, just used it for a few years and left it. It's a piggery farm before. I'm not sure if they're still using some parts of it until now. That one. It's a big piggery farm. Asa pa do? Asa na tamo? So we will cross the river after. It's crazy, isn't it? It's a poultry and piggery, I guess. Dagan. Because the dog might bite us. Would you like to leave the bike somewhere, Kubi? The dog. The dog is going to bite us. They're coming to us. You know what's my core memory about this place, Kubi? 4 years ago, no, not 4 years, even before COVID, we decided, if you remember, after COVID or during COVID, I don't remember. Do you remember when we go to small, or we call it Little Switzerland, in that mountain? And then it was so difficult for us guys to find a way for us to go back. So we decided we're going to drive the motorbike in this area. But this area before was not plain yet, but it was like very rocky and very steepy, and you have to climb uphill. So what we did before, since we brought motorbike with the boys in the village, like neighbors and friends, but the motorbikes were very small. So what they did, we had to lift the motorbike together one by one to climb there uphill. We were lifting the motorbike there because before there was no way in here for us to go back home. So we were lifting the motorbike there, climbing uphill there on top so we can go home. Because they were lost that time. It was very stupid idea for us actually to drive it here. Would you like to drive it there or not? Could you?
Gwen brought me as a beginner on the motorbike. Like I'm experienced only and skilled only on the vehicles which has 4 and more wheels.
Yeah. So it's your opportunity not to drive your big bike there. Big bike is supposed to drive on those kind of roads.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't know how.
Jimmer even have a small bike, very small one, and he can drive there, Kubi. Go. Slowly. Where are you going? Kuba. Struggling. Slowly. I'm worried about him. If he's okay there. Go. I also really want to visit my brother because, you know guys, I am struggling sleeping nowadays, 3 to 4 hours per day. And so last night is Saturday, so I was able to finally sleep for 8 hours finally. But then in exchange of that, I have horrible neck pain and back pain, so I woke up with having pain with my neck, especially to my thumb and arm, left arm. I cannot even do this, twist my neck because it's so painful. So my brother knows how to do massage, and I'm gonna ask him if he can for me. So I cannot really, you know, move properly, and it hurts. My motorbike's already dirty. He wants to visit my brother, so that's the result. So he really want to visit my brother because he wants to see the situation here, or his situation, if house is alive, stuff like that. He likes my brother because my brother is a very kind person and hardworking, and he wants to visit them. But I guess driving a bike here is a bad idea. Asa pa dong din siya? Dere? Oh my god. Maybe you can leave the bike here. Sure ka, dere?
Oh, panas. Lagi tayo.
It's just called that. Yes, sure. We can drive there. Him. I asked him, are you sure that we can really drive him? Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Said, We can leave the bike here somewhere. Kuba? I'll leave somewhere, Kuba. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ito, daga na dito. Run! Run! Chase him! He wanted it, so he got it. I think he's struggling. Maybe we'll just leave the bike somewhere. Push it, Kobe, you don't have to. Ayo diha. It was a bad idea. Wait. Break it, Kobe, break it.
Oh, don't break the picture. Very cool.
You can go down again, Kobe, and leave it somewhere there down. Hawa din siya.
Baik ya bos.
Oh, di siya katangas. Careful, Kobe. Slowly. It's steepy. Slowly. What the niya? We'll wait for him here. He needs to put the bag there down. It's a bad idea, Cook, sure. So we believe we believe in this small boy that the bike can, but everyone can actually. But just Jacob is not familiar with driving yet, so that's why he can't drive it here yet. He's still, you know, he's still new with driving, so I guess it's still hard for him to adjust things, especially for this kind of road. But my brother has a very small bike, old one, and he can actually climb up here. So it's your fault. Joke. Why you drive it here again, Kobe? I thought you were going to put it down there. Oh my god, he changed his mind. My nephew's just looking at me like, why did he change his mind?
Sabi ko maglakaw din.
No, he said like, I thought Kuya Jacob is going to just walk. Right? He changed his mind. He doesn't want to leave his bike there. Are you really sure, Dinshu, that this is the way? Sure? It was not like this before. Years ago. There's another bike climbing. Aray, Dinshu, kilid. Kilid ba? And a motorbike driving. Look. And smaller than what Kuba has. Kapiliya man din siya. Di man ni maawang gianan.
Oh mana?
I told him it's different way.
Nama na tayo sila.
We could have leave the bike there. I think he just taught us different way, Kubi.
We left the motorbike up there because my forest riding skills are close to zero. Though my mistake again, and I'm keep repeating that mistake again and again, and I don't understand why, because I'm that kind of person. I will do mistake once and I learned that lesson. This time I again listened to Gwen saying you don't need a helmet and you don't need to bring your shoes, it's okay. Like, no, it's really required in those conditions for me to have proper shoes, proper helmet. Like, though I feel ashamed because Filipinos are able to drive in those conditions with just simple bikes, sleepers, no t-shirts. Hello!
Lagi?
Pabaw.
Traktor mo?
Wala, motor.
Kids!
Ha?
Nagmotor, ang motor, mamligid.
Di yung gibilin mo to.
Dito ba simbahan?
Here you are going to see the typical greetings to elders from children, maybe.
Go, yun.
Sudah Rooster.
Parang na siya.
Salamat, Day. Salamat. And here it is, actually, the beauty of my opinion living in the Philippines, the real beauty. The peace, the quiet, like though there are 2 dogs barking right now. But, for example, this one, Gwen's brother's little house. People living here like this here. 2 parents, 3-4 kids, they can fit into that little houses surrounded by nature. Oh, there is one thing. Gwen's brothers, 2 of them, are very interested into like breeding and having roosters. Like, here is one. I'm not really sure if this one is kind of those aggressive ones, but very beautiful. This one is still looking like small ones, but all around the Philippines you can see majestic ones with the huge long feathers on the tail, and they are still hiding here under their tree made out of tires. It's very nice. Like the other thing, Gwen woke up this morning with back pain, as you know. Gwen's brother is good in massages, so Gwen is receiving a massage because mine did not work in the morning.
Yeah.
You can tell Jmar that I'm horrible massage. Well, actually, everything is here what you need for living. You have electricity, you have water. That's all you need. Nothing else. Like, we were also agreed with Gwen that this would be enough for us, huh?
No, what? Enough.
A house like this, for example.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
both of us.
Yeah.
We don't have
But-
kids. It's even enough for them that they have 3 kids. Could be.
Yeah, but we mustn't be stupid, because you can see Jmar is very smart, building the house just next to the road, so it's accessible with his bike, and not like us thinking about settling down there in the river.
It's still, the bike is still accessible there, could be.
Mm-hmm.
We can go to John Paul's house and go down and then river.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jovel's bike is even parked there as well, in his house.
Go.
If there's a will, there's a way, could be.
Yeah.
Oh, diri man connect siya sa kuan. My brother is saying I have a lot of muscle nuts in my back.
Oh.
Kutuk-kutuk yun.
Just go by sitting on the kitchen table. And the baby here is already asleep too.
2 times 1 equals 2. 2 times 2 equals 4.
That's how babies are being
Times
sleeping in here in the
3
Philippines.
equals 6.
Parents are making this
2
duyan.
times 4
And she fall asleep as well,
equals 8.
you know, listening to
2
this.
times 5 equals
She fall asleep if she listens to those mathematic things or educational.
3 times 1
So
equals
it's like this. We do that this way. And babies fall asleep.
times 2 equals 6.
3 times 4 equals how much? 12. I'm stupid at math. Maybe because my mom was not letting me listen to those when I was a baby.
If you guys are interested into buying one of those roasters, the price, what Gwen told me, is like 1,500.
No, it's just here in villages, baby. If just here in the village, if you're going to sell it and you don't have really other choice for you to get money, so they're just selling it for the least or lowest price. But pila gani naman manok man basta yung biligya dito ang haning kuan. Pila gi presyo ba dili 1.5 sa 3K? Ato sa ubos ba biligya?
Kung naasla yung mga buyer kaila.
Yeah, if there are like buyers there in the city, so they're you can sell it for 3,000. 1,000 is just very
Kita lang. Backyard kay.
very low
Backyard.
price. So my brother has been breeding roosters ever since. So he had so many roosters before because he loves cockfighting as well, but he was just slowly, you know, selling those because they need money for here, especially his work. Sometimes he's working construction and sometimes his boss is run out of money and he's not paying them. So sometimes, so to get through the week, he has to sell his roosters. So there are only 2 left and one is being sold today for 1,500. But we are going to ask him about how to breed because that red one, he is planning to breed it for another roosters in the future. So he will have a chicken and have them both together and they will have a baby chicks and breed them to be a rooster in the future. Yeah. So ano pag-breed man eh?
Naglumlum di ang bahay.
So ano pag-breed daw? Sa manok ba?
Kanon. Ini pamisa siya ibuwag sa inahan.
Ang
Isuod mo siya karton. Nga butangag mga kugon. Pero dili siya malamatog na one.
hindi mailan din mo babae ba ang manok? Ang biso.
Dili idungan inyo ra mailan na siya magedad na 1 month.
So pag ila ano biso na si babae laki.
Kanang depende sa color.
Adi ay.
Color niya. Color sa manok.
Unsa man unsa kung
Ang tapay niya timilan na day. Tapay ba?
nya unsa man ang laki? Puwa ang tapay.
Ang bahay los paron.
Ah. Do you know how to identify the chicks if they are male or female?
Like if they are not inside of the egg, yes.
Really? You know as well? Because that's how we were talking about that. It's like I was asking him the process on breeding the chicken, or I mean the rooster. So the moment when the eggs hatched, my brother has to separate the baby chicks away from the mother and put them inside of the box with some of the, you know, dried leaves or something, hay, or we call it hay. And then the moment they are turned into 1 month old, you can finally distinguish if they are female or male. Depends on their, how we call it, Kubi?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Tapay.
The hairstyle.
Yeah, it's like the tapay. We call it tapay. If it's red, if it's like colored, too colored, I mean too red, that means they're male. And if it's kinda, you know, not much, or loose spot is like pale color, that means that's a woman or a female. And he has also chickens there that are like laying eggs too. And he's going to breed those eggs as well in the future. And I mean chicks once they're hatched. He had a lot before, Kubi. Pila yung manok sa unat eh? Ay mga kuan ba? Ha? Hiniktan. He had 8 last year. So he had to sell those. And he loved also cockfighting. The reason why my brothers love that because my father was a referee in the cockfighting arena. We grew up with that somehow. My father was also earning a living before when we were kids. And I even sometimes when my mother can't take care of me and my father also brought me to arena to watch cockfighting. I was around 6 years old, 7 those times.
Once in the future, we will get the coconut like this, open it. We will pour tanduay inside.
Really?
We will
Ito nga
drink
niya
it.
tanduay ang sud man eh.
Magi ko ang ko din siya.
My brother is shocked that is it really possible to put tanduay there. But he's not drinking. He's a person who doesn't really drink.
Me too, actually.
Mix sa tubig.
Oh, mix daw sa tubig. O kanang kuan lubi. At sa lubi. Really? Filipinos are not even doing that.
Cocktail.
Cocktail ang tawag.
Apak pa siya, wala bitaw, wala bitaw.
With the business, we will be selling it on the streets like this
Yeah.
with the
Nara
straw.
sa doon niya.
Business ko no.
Wala.
Cocktail. Yeah, there are like that in resorts, but I really did not know about that. Maybe because I'm not drinking that much, just occasionally. My brother decided to guard Kuba and he's running with a motorbike. My brother with him because he is worried that Kuba isn't familiar here and is worried for him. So he is guarding him at the back if just in case something might happen. He's running there for him. And Kuba is with motorbike. This is very fun for me, honestly. Oh, it's struggling. They said, I was calling Kuba, my brother. Something happened, I guess. Kids here. Asa man na dong? Nagunsa mo? Sagay? Nadi sagay dire. Oh.
Welcome guys.
So the kids are in the forest and I asked them, what are you doing here? Why are you just wandering here in the bushes? And they said that they are looking for coconuts that were falling because they're going to sell it after. There are people who are going to buy it here as well. So kids are doing that for, you know, so they can buy some candies after. That's why.
Hey guys, nandito kami.
That's what we were doing as well when we were kids here in the province. That's common. Huh? You want me to take pictures of you? Ah, naman. Oh, here. They asked me, Te, hey, Te, can you take photos of us or videos of us as well? Ari naman dong, oy. I told them, we're going. Sige dong, bye. So guys, we just came home and hungry. So we decided we're going to cook lunch. We're cooking lunch right now. Good. You like it?
It's better to cook on fire than that electric stove.
But it's fire as well with the stove. It's not like natural fire.
That's true.
So we're cooking this kind of beefed canned corned beef. And then after that we will mix it with eggs together. That's the way of eating here or cooking corn. Oh, I think there's no fire anymore, Kubi. You have to put it down, Kubi. No, Kubi, wait. No, you're gonna break it, Kubi. He doesn't know about it. So we also have this canned sardines as well. It's good, could be, but sometimes the smell of this green one is kinda strong for me.